Hi, Sustainable 135 was very patient. She had requested that I do a review on a Longchamp Cuir bag, C-U-I-R, and this is the small that I own. And I enjoy this bag a lot. To me, it's a cheat crossbody bag, and that it holds so much. And I will show you. I like the silver hardware. The inside is actually not my favorite, but it is brown, so it's a different color. You can find your items pretty well. And it has a zipper portion here, and it's somewhat big. You certainly couldn't put a wallet, but you could put some little accessories in that. And then on the other side, where the front of the bag is, there's one really thin pocket in which you could probably put a pen or a lipstick, and then a wider pocket, which would be great for a phone or tissue, something of that nature, gum, something like that. And it is deceivingly large in my opinion. The measurements show to be 14 inches wide, and then 9 inches tall, and then 6 inches wide. And I can show you what all it places in the bag. The strap is nice, and it is detachable. You can take it off, and it is not adjustable. So I will show you what that looks like on. I'm pretty short. It's pretty long, but I don't mind it long on me. So items that will fit in there are pretty much anything you would want. But I'm currently using my Speedy. I say currently. I actually change my handbags out daily, at least once a day. This is a Prada bag that I use for makeup and essentials, and it's probably my favorite makeup bag. It absolutely holds so much and will fit into all sizes of bags. So I like the pop of color, and so I will lay that in. Not very graciously, as you can see, but it's in there and you can't see it. It's a floppy bag, isn't it? Okay, then I'm going to go a little faster. Here are my shades. They are the Louis Vuitton shades, so it doesn't take up a lot of room, but you really could hold any size of shade that you'd want, a sunglass holder. This is the Louis Vuitton PM Agenda. We're going to lay that in. And then I have a Louis Vuitton Emily wallet, and I'm going to lay her in. It's just a regular size wallet, kind of a thinner size compared to most of the Louis Vuitton wallets. And I had to detach my mini pochette, and because there's no D-ring in the Cuir Longchamp, I will just attach it like so, and I just keep currently my keys in there. So I'm going to lay that in there. And here are the tissues. I will sit those in one of those little slip pockets. And what else? In this little pocket of the Speedy, I have gum, and I have a thin mirror that I always use. It's from Coach. It's just been great. That would also fit in there, but it's bulgy, so, but I don't think destructive to the bag. I will add that to the pocket section just to make this legit. And that's pretty much what I would carry in the bag. And even though it's probably difficult to see, it would still hold a scarf. I could put a water in there. It holds quite a bit. And so I needed to show you what it looks like full, because it transforms the bag. Since it's not structured, it looks completely different. And of course, you have the snap option. What I like about this bag is it's all solid color. It's one solid color. I love the feel of it. It's a lambskin, I believe. I'm not sure how you clean it. I just would recommend maybe a damp cloth to wipe it down, but I'm certainly not an expert in that. And I believe the Longchamp web page gives suggestions for that. And I usually carry it by the handle and over the arm. But what I love about this bag is the option for the crossbody. So I want to just show you. It says on the web page that this is a 13.5-inch drop, and it looks much longer than that. You can't adjust it, as I've said. And this is what it looks like on. And so as comfortable as it is, and it really is comfortable to wear, I'm not sure that all of you would appreciate that the handles stay up and that the sides go up like this. However, I recently read that we should have 3 words to describe our style, and I'm not sure what all 3 words would describe me best as far as limited fashion that I might offer, but I think casual would be one of them for sure. I do like it easy, and this is very easy. I can go anywhere in it. I can throw it behind like so. I don't know how well that looks, but it's very comfortable. There it is on the side and then on the front. And I would carry it probably all 3 ways depending upon where I was. I like that it's very secure, that it zips and it has this fold over tab, which I rarely secure. And then I will show you another size bag that I have, and it is in the large, and the large is huge. Now I wanted to show you, this is what it is in the dust bag. It is not particularly pleasing to the touch, if you will. I don't know what to describe it as, but it does the job. And you can see that it's just cinched as such. And then I do keep it folded, and I do keep it in its dust bag. And that is another benefit to these bags, is that they fold up. And if I haven't mentioned, it's extremely lightweight. It is hardly holding anything, which I also like. And then you'll see when you lift up the tab how it had fastened, and then it just flops open. And it goes open as such, like that. And now you're going to see this huge bag, because this is the large. There's a bigger size in this called the Weekender. I don't have the measurements for this, but the measurements for the large is 15.5 inches across and 12.25 inches tall, which I like. That's my favorite, and 7 inches wide. And this holds so much. And you can see it's just this floppy bag. Usually I like more structure, but I've decided that if it has an easy casual feel to it, I probably have room for it in my collection, and I like to change it out. And you'll see that the inside is the same. It's this brown. It did look like that on the blue color it was a little bit different, like a grayish blue, but I'm not sure. On the black that I seem to gravitate to the most is this brown interior. I do like the black the best, and which is why I haven't gotten the medium. I like it enough to justify having the medium in my collection. However, I didn't want to, I can't really justify 3 bags in the same color. And although I find all the colors very pretty, the one I would wear of this style of bag is the black. So that's what I have. There is a medium, which I guess if you're going to have one bag, probably that would be the best. So we've already gone over everything that I like to carry with me, or most things. So I'm just dumping that over. I'm going to try to be a little quicker, trying to give you a little bit of a visual. As I'm filling it up, it's getting heavier. I'm not going to take everything out of the pockets because it's not going to make a difference on how it looks. And I'm going to show you now what it looks like. It's so ridiculous because there's so much more room in this bag. Let me show you what it looks like open and crossbody. This is probably not going to be recommended by a lot of you, but it actually distributes quite well on the body. So if you're looking for comfort, I guarantee you're going to have that with this bag. This strap, it might have been more comfortable wider, but because it's not heavy, it's not a bother. And I do think the thinner strap is actually more attractive. I can see why I gravitated to this bag. Okay, so this is what this big bag looks like. And if I use this bag, I can carry my agenda. It's really just the desk version, the Damier Graphite. And I could easily put that in. And a lot of times I will carry water, drinks with me, so I would have that in easily. And because I have enough stuff in here, it pretty much stands up the waters and things. But now I'm feeling a little bit more weight, but I think that's natural because I actually have a lot in there. Wish I had the medium to show you, but I am wearing a lot of black today. Maybe that's one of my 3 words for fashion is black. I promise I try to implement other colors, but today it's black. Okay, so this is the large. And just so you know, for those curious, if you were interested in the medium size, it is 14 inches long, so it's actually the same length as a small bag, and it is 3/4 of an inch wider here. It's 6 3/4 inch wide, and it's 11 inch taller. So this bag, the small bag here, is 9 inches tall, and so that's the biggest difference between the small and medium, is that this is 2 inches taller and it's 3/4 of an inch wider. So if you wanted a taller bag, then you could do that. But I really like the small, and overall I do find I use the small more than the large, but sometimes for work or on those days I just want to carry a lot and I just want that easy feel. This is the one. So I think to justify one's choices, it depends on how often you use a bag. I actually don't use these on the regular, but they serve a specific function so that it justifies them in my collection, and I'm happy they're there. And the last thing I will show you then, I guess I should get the tissue out. I will forget as I put this bag away that I have things in this pocket still. Moving the gum and the mirror. I like to zip everything up as such. Just push a little air out. Okay, I take the bottom and it flips up like so. This is easier when you have it laid down, of course. And you take an end and another end. And I like to tuck away the, well, I think I'm going to bring it up like so first. The bottom up. I don't want to distress the handle. And now I'm going to snap it. And I'll probably leave it like that because this handle sticking out isn't going to bother me, because I would in turn stick it in the dust bag that it came with. And back into the closet it goes. So again, one of the beauties of this bag is that it is nice for traveling because it travels down. The disadvantage would be I don't think it's best in all weathers just because it is that leather. And I think you could hurt the bag if it were set in a lot of rain. But where I live, that just rarely happens, so I'm good there. But Sustainable 135, thank you for the request. Thank you for your patience. Hope everyone is doing well, and take care. Bye.